Oh, what's up? Skylinks here, bringing you another video review. I'm doing an oddly very requested review. There's a lot of requested reviews to do for Beast Wars, and this one actually has the most. So I'm very surprised. I would think people don't want to see this review, but today we're going to do Beast Wars Rhinox. Um, Personality-wise, Rhinox has everything it takes to be a leader. He's smart. He's powerful. He has the gentle giant personality where he has all this power, but he'd rather be sniffing flowers than playing with butterflies. But again, he's smart, he's powerful, he's a decisive leader. He can make those clinched decisions when you have to make those decisions. And whenever Optimus Primal is not there, Rhinox usually calls the shots, with a few exceptions. But yeah, Rhinox has all the makings for a leader, but he never actually does it because he'd rather have that be for Optimus Primal. I don't think he really wants the glory of being a leader and the big responsibility. But yes, Rhinox is the defensive manager on the Axon. He's the one that created Sentinel, and he is basically the reason why the Maximals won so much is because his smarts and his thinkings got them through tough situations, and he created a lot of devices to help them get through these situations too. He was one of the original Maximals on the Axon, and he made it through all of Beast Wars, and he was the only Maximal that lived through all Beast Wars that never went any form of transmetal. So he was, just like Waspman was the only Predacon that lived through all of Beast Wars that never went transmetal. Anyways, he did drive the shuttlecraft from the Axon, not the Axon, the shuttlecraft from the Ark into the Nemesis, taking out Megatron, thus ending Beast Wars. Rhinox's story doesn't end there, though. When they return back to Cybertron, of course, we all know that the virus infects everyone and reduces them back to their original beast mode and puts them in transformation lock. Rhinox had his spark removed and put into the Viacon General Tankor. Of course, this is very odd because Tankor was a stupid piece of shit. He really, all he knows how to say is destroy, pulverize, crumble. He really only knows how to say like two things. When Rhinox, on contrast, was intelligent and he was one of the greatest minds in all of Cybertron. Eventually, they reawakened Rhinox's core conscience, but unfortunately, from being in Tankor so long, it corrupted him, and it made him actually evil. And not so much evil that he believed Megatron was actually correct in making the whole entire planet all Viacons or making it all robotic, no techno-organic. But then he also thought Megatron was too much of a psychopath to control it all, and he should be in control of it. Tankor eventually dies off, and he gets killed at the end of Season 1, I think. It's been a while since I watched Beast Machines. I'm going to watch it again. But he gets killed off, and his spark joins Matrix. Rhinox does show up one more time in Beast Machines, and he's telling Prime, he's giving him kind of a boost of motivation, saying, you know, if I could, I'd take back what happened when I was Tankor. I wish I could make up for my sins, and basically, you're the last chance, Primal. You have to do what must be done. So yeah. And then Rhinox disappears. Rhinox is arguably also Optimus Primal's best friend and most trusted ally. So I just thought I'd throw that in there too. That's very evident throughout the show. Rhinox does show up in the Universe comics, and whether or not this is official or not, he does come back. Optimus Primal had the choice of reviving two soldiers. He picked Step Charge and Rhinox. Rhinox was happy about this because it gave him a chance to atone for his bad deeds as Tankor. Unfortunately, Step Charge wasn't too happy because he was cool with dying, destroying, Rampage. But yeah, that's Step Charge. We'll get into him soon. Don't worry. I will do a Step Charge review really soon. So no worries on that. But anyways, Rhinox. That's about all you can say about Rhinox. He was a great character. He really did a lot of background stuff. He really didn't show too much into the whole entire series. Now on to the figure itself. Rhinox, he scanned a white rhinoceros. Even though this isn't white, it is a white rhinoceros. This is the 10th anniversary version. There's quite a few versions out there. Pick your fancy. It really doesn't matter what you get. I am missing one piece. I am missing the mutant head. So, because I tore it off because it's the most disgusting, ugly Transformer thing I've ever saw. So I kind of threw it away. I kept my Dinobot mutant head, but I had no interest in keeping Rhinoxes. So anyways, the beast mode looks really nice. It looks like a rhino. Other than the fact that you can tell that the eye does not belong there, you can see that, it's going to move. But other than the eye not belonging there, it looks good for beast mode. You can see very little robot kibble, maximal symbols on his arm, and the mouth can open. Um, in the Japanese version, the mouth is more detailed, and the figure is more detailed. But then again, that's the Japanese version, and Japanese kind of treated as out of good quality. Anyways, so yeah, I'll give the beast mode a 8 out of 10. It's not a bad beast mode. It's probably the only good thing about this figure, as you'll see in a bit. As you all probably know, Rhinox isn't a great figure. So, on to the transformation. First thing you do is you should probably separate this back section, and that releases the tail. I take all the weapons out first. So, take out this mace thing right there, or this flail, whatever you want to call it. I would call it a flail because the mace doesn't have chains on it. And that just fell off. Okay, my Rhinox is kind of loose because I've had it for such a long time, and, well, since the 10th anniversary came out, and he's kind of had some wear on him. Anyways, you separate that area, and you bring the feet down like so. Spin them around. There we go. And then what you want to do is you want to flip the heel up, flip this heel up, and then bring the feet down. Yes. And then finally bring this whole section down. And this gets that crap out of the way. Next thing you do is open up this. That brings down the loading cloth area. And take out this whole entire section here. We'll get into that later. That is his gun, kind of thingy. Release the rhinoceros arms from the regular arms. And you kind of just take the regular arms and you straighten them out. How you want to pose this, it depends on you. I'll show you in a moment. You can do it different ways. I do it like this because it's semi-CGI accurate, but whatever. Take this section down, which is the eyes. Flip them in like so. So let me do that again. Bring that down, and you flip in like so. Bring this mouth down, and then finally bring the head back. And that's him fully transformed. Posability is, like all Beast Wars, ball joint on the shoulder, bending at the arm, bending at the knee. His feet don't do anything, and he has some hip movement. His head can look left to right. That's about it. Let's put him back down there for a second. Rhinox comes with 2 weapons. In the show, he had the 2 chainsaw, the 2 machine guns of doom. That's what they were officially called. The figure, however, only has 1 machine gun of doom, and it is done up really stupidly. So you take this blade, you attach the 2 flails onto it, and in the show, it was actually supposed to be like so, but for the toy, they put it up here. I think it looks really stupid, but that's just me. No, that's just about everyone that has ever had collected a Rhinox figure. So, let's put the weapons in the hands. Doesn't matter what hands you put the weapons in. Oh yes, onto the arms. Before I go, some people put the arms down like this. Some people line them up with the actual robot arms. It doesn't really matter what you do. I do it like that because it's more CGI show accurate. So let's put the gun in there. And I like to put the blade, the sword blade, down like that. So it looks like he's holding a knife. Yes. So, this is Rhinox fully transformed. As you can see, he is fuck ugly. He is an incredibly ugly figure. I'm not going to say too much more on him. He's just not that good looking. I definitely suggest not picking this up. Posability is decent. I'm sure if we never saw Rhinox in the show, he would be a better figure, but this figure is just really not good looking. So don't pick it up. Unless you're a Rhinox fan or a Beast Wars fan, I really think you should stay away from this. I can't really say more that you don't already see. It looks nothing like Rhinox. So anyways, I'm going to peace out for now because my battery's telling me I'm getting low, and I would say on longer, but oh well. This is Skylanx peacing out for now. Rhinox peacing out for now. Adios.